Welcome to Brunswick Beat.
Your wherever, whenever news, brought to you by the Brunswick Beacon. I'm Rachel Johnson.
And I'm Catherine Jasowick. The mother of a 19-year-old South Brunswick High School student who was fatally shot last month is pleading for those with any information regarding the shooting to come forward. Joyce Hankins spoke at a press conference Monday morning outside Southport Town Hall. Her son Marcus Hankins was fatally shot April 16th outside the Democratic headquarters in Bolivia.
I know there's somebody out there that knows something. You can come anonymously, or you can call the cops, you can call me, you come to me personally. But I need someone to stand up.
Chief Deputy Charlie Miller and lead investigator Lieutenant Donna Simpson of the Brunswick County Sheriff's Office have released few details regarding the investigation, but are seeking witness information.
We feel that there are additional people out there that want to provide information but may not know how to go about, or think that maybe the information that they have is not relevant, when in fact when they sit down in front of us, a possibility it is relevant.
Anyone with information is asked to call 253-2777, 253-2732, or leave an anonymous tip online at www.brunswicksheriff.com.
A Bolivia man is in custody following a shooting Monday night. 23-year-old J. Michael Hendrickson was arrested and charged with assault with a deadly weapon for shooting 21-year-old Donis Jermaine Johnson. Johnson suffered a single gunshot wound to the neck. Hendrickson was held on a $30,000 secured bond. It was the talk of the nation, world, and the seafood capital as soon as news broke Sunday night about the death of terrorist ringleader Osama bin Laden in Pakistan. That included Calabash VFW Post 7288 and American Legion Post 503, where veterans said they were glad the day had finally come nearly 10 years after 9/11. In tribute to the Navy SEALs who killed bin Laden, the group sang a few informal notes of Anchors Away.
It is a courthouse divided. Law enforcement officers are in District Attorney John David's corner, while the Bar Association recently threw their support behind Chief District Judge Jerry Jolly. On April 15th, Jolly issued an administrative order accusing David of financially benefiting a campaign contributor in a pilot traffic court program. Since that time, the dispute has become a public and decisive issue at the Brunswick County Courthouse. It's more than Zero Tolerance Month for Sarah Garner. While May has been declared Zero Tolerance Month for impaired driving, the State Safety Resource Prosecutor says it's Zero Tolerance Millennium. Local law enforcement agencies and various other organizations gathered Monday at Brunswick Community College to kick off the month-long effort.
Unable to agree on amendments to Senate Bill 110, the Terminal Groin Bill will now go to a conference committee. The committee will be made up of representatives from the North Carolina House of Representatives and Senate. Senator Bill Rabin of Southport has been appointed to the committee, while Representative Frank Eiler of Oak Island hopes to be appointed this week. Both are confident an agreement can be reached and the bill will become law, allowing the construction of the now banned erosion control devices. Sarah McCullough was appointed Tuesday to fill a vacancy on the Shallotte Board of Aldermen. The vacancy was created after Alan Lewis became mayor after the passing of Mayor Buddy Kelly. Alderman Jimmy Bellamy was named mayor pro tem. During the meeting, Mayor Lewis announced the late Kelly as the recipient of the prestigious Order of the Longleaf Pine Award. It was also announced the farmers market will be named for Kelly. A dedication ceremony will be held this Saturday at 9 a.m. at the farmers market located at Riverside Park in Shallotte.
It was a good day for the Brunswick County Vice Narcotics Unit. The task force announced on Monday the arrest of 3 suspects for cocaine trafficking, which included agents seizing 2 kilos of cocaine and more than $12,000 in cash. Noel Santa Maria Medeiros is wanted for trafficking cocaine. Virgilio Galazares Vargas and Carlos Juan Sanchez Vasquez were both arrested and taken into custody. The cocaine has a street value of $200,000.
This week, you will be able to order a Nachos Bel Grande and a soft taco. That's right, Taco Bell in Shallotte will open on Monday at 5 p.m. The restaurant took 75 days to build and will employ 40 workers. Large crowds are anticipated on opening day. Brunswick County Sheriff's detectives are investigating a fire that killed a Leland man Wednesday, April 27th. Deputies responded to a fire call at 135 Hewitt Burton Road. They found a deceased man in the living room after extinguishing the blaze. The Brunswick County South End Task Force is searching for 3 suspects wanted for breaking and entering and larceny of money from a change machine at the Ocean Isle Beach fishing pier. Ocean Isle Beach Assistant Police Chief Ken Bellamy said the incident took place about 7:15 p.m. Saturday, April 30th. Anyone with information is asked to call the Ocean Isle Beach Police Department at 579-4221.
Just how valuable are those goats that roam 3 spoil islands near Ocean Isle Beach? Jeanette Behringer, Manager of Research and Technical Programs for the American Livestock Breeds Conservancy in Pittsburgh, took a boat trip to the islands Monday to investigate. Behringer is doing research to learn more about the breeds and how many there are. She's also in contact with the state, which canceled a plan to have the goats removed last month. Read more about these stories and find out what's happening in your community in this week's Beacon, available on newsstands now.
Hi, I'm Laura Lewis, staff writer for the Brunswick Beacon. Do you know of an upcoming event or an interesting person in Carolina Shores, Calabash, or Sunset Beach who you would like to see featured in the Beacon? If so, I want to hear from you. Give me a call at 754-6890 or send me an email at llewis@brunswickbeacon.com. You can also visit our website and submit news there at www.brunswickbeacon.com. Click the Submit News icon in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. Let us know where you'll be, and we'd like to be there too, especially if it means that I get to visit one of the towns on my beat.
Brunswick Community College baseball coach Robbie Allen said his players proved they have what it takes to be champions. The team marked a 7-2 win over Danville Community College, claiming BCC's first regional title. The team finished the season 19-6 in the region and 30-16 overall. About 15 students have received offers to play at four-year colleges. For the coach and the players, being champions extends beyond the field and into the classroom and beyond.
West Brunswick junior Greg Hensley shot the second best score out of 87 golfers in the Class 3A Regional Monday at Reedy Creek Golf Course. Hensley shot a 74 and qualified for the two-day state tournament next week. His performance avenged a regional playoff loss that kept him out of last year's state tournament. Hensley had the lowest West score in 6 of the 7 18-hole tournaments during the conference season in leading West to its first title in 12 years. The West Brunswick golf team finished 4th and missed qualifying for state by 2 strokes.
The West Brunswick and North Brunswick high school baseball teams faced off last week in the Touchstone Energy Beach Diamond Invitational. West Brunswick picked up an 8-3 win over Wallace Rose Hill on April 26. The win advanced the Trojans to the face-off with North Brunswick. North picked up a second-round win in the tournament, beating Harold's Christian Academy 5-2. The two teams competed on April 27th in the third round of tournament play. The West Brunswick Trojans claimed the victory as they defeated North Brunswick 6-2.
The Leland Area Rotary Club's inaugural LA Classic Golf Tournament raised nearly $3,900 last month. Proceeds will benefit communities and schools of Brunswick County, the Cape Fear chapter of the Red Cross, and Rotary International's $200 million challenge to eradicate polio worldwide. This was the first golf tournament for the club, which was chartered early last year. Find weekly sports updates and many great photos in your sports section of the Weekly Beacon. Clear skies are expected this weekend. Let's check the temperatures in this week's forecast.
Hi, I'm Stacy Manning, Managing Editor of the Brunswick Beacon. Do you have a community event you'd like to tell our community about? You can email it to me at editor@brunswickbeacon.com, or you can log on to our website at www.brunswickbeacon.com. Look for the Submit News icon near the top right-hand corner of the page. Deadlines are noon each Friday.
I'm Laura Lewis. I'm out here at Brunswick County Animal Shelter today with Copper. He's a red bloodhound. He's about 8 years old. His owner had to give him up, so he's been here since April 25th looking for a brand new, great home. And he is such a good boy, and he's a real good talker too, aren't you, Copper? Yes, he is. And so you can come out and visit with him from 10 to 4, Mondays through Saturdays. And there's a lot of other dogs and cats here who need homes too. So come on out and visit and find your forever pet.
Rachel, did they say if Copper would make a good family dog?
He would make a great family dog. They said that he was fantastic with other animals and children, and he just needs a good home.
This week we sit down with Brunswick County Sheriff John Ingram. The Brunswick County native tells us about his passion for the department and a new hobby and way to spend his free time.
Hi, I'm John Ingram. I'm the sheriff of Brunswick County, and I have been for about 3 years now. I'm a native of Brunswick County. I grew up in the Ash community on a farm, so I guess you could call me a simple farm boy from Brunswick County. I've been with the sheriff's office since 1991, where I started out as a patrol deputy and then worked my way through the ranks here in the office. My greatest love in law enforcement is drug enforcement. I spent quite a bit of my time working in the drug enforcement unit and trying to get the drugs off the street in this county. I also have a passion for our SWAT team. I'm very proud to be a member of this office and work alongside the men and women here, because it is truly a dedicated team of people that truly want to do their very best to serve the citizens of the county. I certainly love Brunswick County. Being a native, there's so many things to enjoy: the beach, and now we have a lot of beautiful golf courses, and I've recently picked up golf over the last couple of years. So from time to time we get the opportunity to go out and play golf, and that's certainly something that I enjoy. However, I stink at it. I'm glad I can shoot a weapon better than I can swing a golf club.
The elite West Brunswick High School Fine Arts students will perform in the upcoming Cultural Arts Festival, which will begin at 7 p.m. Friday night at Odell Williamson Auditorium. Dancers, singers, musicians, and actors will take the stage and perform a variety of selected pieces. Doors will open at 6:30 p.m. and student artwork will be on display in the Event Center. The event is free. Rick Kaplan with Canine Angels rescues dogs from local shelters and finds foster parents willing to work with him to train the dogs to aid disabled veterans.
For example, he's able to take off all of my clothes. King, pull. Pull. Good boy. Easy. Pull. Good boy. Easy. Good boy. If I drop something, King, bring. Easy. Give. You'll pick it up and put it in my hand.
Kaplan is interested in finding more foster parents and veterans who are willing to care for the dogs as the dogs help them. To learn more about the nonprofit program, log on to canineangels.net or email Kaplan at rickypiper@aol.com. That's all the time we have for tonight, but you can read all these stories and much more in this week's Beacon. If you know of a story or person you'd like to see featured on Brunswick Beat, email us at brunswickbeat@brunswickbeacon.com. Look us up on Facebook under the Brunswick Beacon or follow us on Twitter at Brunswick Beacon.
Thank you for joining us, and don't forget to tune in next week for a brand new edition of Brunswick Beat, your wherever, whenever news. Tonight's Beacon shines on residents of the Sunset Ridge community in Ocean Isle Beach as they celebrate the royal wedding.
Well, I am temperature is at 3:30 in the morning.